What's up, Reggie? How's it going, Reggie? I won't be able to hear you, but I'm still gonna talk to you. I'm streaming our game if you didn't notice. Probably won't get too many people on it. We're gonna watch that Minnesota game. Who does Minnesota play? Oh, Minnesota and the Giants. Oh, wow, yeah.
Beginning to fall over Southern California, but the
I don't know. I feel like the Giants can take it, but Minnesota has
Metropolitan Los Angeles. Tonight we finish off week 6 with a good Monday nighter between the Denver Broncos and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Giants possibly just because they're more consistent. They're more consistent. The Vikings, you don't know what you're going to
get. Set to go now in week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line.
Big Reggie and I, we've had some really good games together.
Here's Wilson to throw right away. He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okwuegbunam. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 14 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. They run here with a second-year man from UNC, Javonte Williams.
Damn.
There to make the tackle, Khalil Mack. Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Williams. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
Now a first down carry, it's Williams. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
From the gun, it's a run for Williams. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
That was total.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Now Wilson. Eluding, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Joey Bosa coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it also brings up 4th.
I'm just going to have to fucking bounce until I see that kind of pressure.
Riley Dixon. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
Get it? Oh, barely missed it. Barely missed that. Oh.
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at the 20. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this one is incomplete.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And here's a 6-year man, Austin Eckler. And he stopped right at the 25
I remember looking at
after
the
a
stats,
gain
right?
of
He's got
5.
some good yardage
A
with
quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a
Eckler.
pretty
He's doing
decent
really
game.
well with him, so.
A nickel set defensively for the Broncos here on 3rd down. They'll send a receiver in motion left. Herbert now. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett.
Have the
And
right
he's going to
fucking
have
user.
the Chargers
He's
first
broken
down
in.
as he's
He's
able to
broken
get
in.
8 yards there on 3rd and 5. The Chargers come in with 2 wins on the year. Well, they were losers their last time out. Try to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
Running on 1st down, Eckler.
Ooh,
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to them.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler, and he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Gotta boot it now. You gotta
Gain
boot
there
it.
on the play, and that's going to leave
boot
him
it.
with a 4th down.
But if he went for it, I would have.
It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that
between
free
us.
safety
You and I
position.
understand.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety.
That is a nice rule.
Safety
That is a
designation.
nice rule.
They
I
just
have
safeties.
considered
So
contemplating
wherever the ball is,
implementing
one can be
that.
close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep.
I love
and vice
utilizing
versa. On that play,
other
how about that tackle we
concepts
just
and
saw? Pretty
ideas.
nice.
We all feed
The
off of each
field
other.
position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL
Sure,
game, but this
yeah, I think
offense,
that's
they're going to be
great. Tom's
pinned
got some
back.
really
What
good
an ideal
concepts. I'm
punt.
sure he's
An
got,
ideal punt,
you know,
and it
ideas
leads to
coming
that
from the
term
other guys.
complementary football. Because them doing that puts
got
their
a mean
defense in a
pass rush
great
coming
spot,
out of the
doesn't it?
edges.
Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, that puts them in that position.
They begin the drive with Williams. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage. Oh, I saw this one with defensive eyes because even as he escaped the pocket and bought time, the coverage stayed tight. Nothing broke down.
Yeah.
Throwing it away, that was his only option.
Feel kind of. My brain isn't up to speed with Madden right now. I've been chilling. I'm kind of like,
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson to throw. And he fires one that's intercepted.
How can that guy come so aggressively?
And he brings this one back. It's
my
a
baseline.
pick 6 and a Charger TD. So, Charles, our first points of the
Damn.
game provided defensively. What a
I
play
knew
that
he was
was.
fucking do
And I
that.
can only imagine that the folks at home watching are thinking to themselves, that's one of those plays where once the ball leaves the quarterback's hands, you just sort of go, uh-oh, and wait for the result. This time, the defense benefited.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Ooh, no, I wanted to return.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Yeah, they dipped a game below 500 following the loss last week, and you get the sense that maybe this team's at a little bit of a crossroads here.
Yeah, I think that's a really good way to put it, because what's that old malaprop? If you come to a fork in the road, take it. Because this crew, they're losing ground fast. They've got to start winning some ball games. And the good teams, they're starting to separate themselves, and these guys are being left behind.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're a back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 2 straight runs of 5 yards, 1st and 10.
I know flashy plays, flashy plays, as people like to call them, that attracts a lot of attention. But let's face it, when you're efficient, that can control a ball game. And I love the game plan they've got going right now.
Back-to-back 5-yard gains. Didn't force the ball downfield, picked it up on the ground.
Yeah, offensive line, they're getting it done.
Man, you always get a team, dude, that has a hell of a fucking D-line.
It was Joey Bosa working his way in to bust that one up.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. And he's able
to
get this
you see
one
that?
down to the 40-yard line.
That was a miracle.
It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Bronco 1st down.
Previously the understudy to Noah Fant.
Damn, that was fucking
finally gets his shot at the starting job in his 3rd season in the NFL. Plenty of us remember his 4.49 40-yard dash in the 2020 Combine.
That would have been
so
any later on that read. That would have been
and can really stretch the field if they use him right in this offense. I'd say that play right there is a nice illustration of what to expect.
Out of the pistol, here's Williams. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. That's going to be caught by Judy. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. The kick by McManus is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say if you're the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far, finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
And this will be a touchback, no return from Isabella. The Charger drive about to get going. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and if we feel that way, I I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated. I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to third down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Now it's Herbert. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Ronald Darby. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football.
Who is that, Darby? Is that Darby? Man, he's been picking me off in practice, too.
After the interception, here's Wilson. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. It was the safety blitz that ultimately did the job, and they're going to credit him with a sack.
And, of course, that's not an easy man to sack. You know how elusive he can be trying to get outside of the pocket. That was a great play on the defensive side.
And I wonder what was going through his mind, because he didn't seem as committed to using his legs to pick up yardage. He wanted to keep that play alive, so either take off and go or throw it away. But he held on to the football and ended up getting sacked.
On second down, Williams. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Now a timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The kick by McManus is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The Charger drive about to get going.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Allen, the man in motion right. On 1st down, Justin Herbert. He's going to
Oh
look for
my
Allen
God, he
now,
got
the deep
wide
ball.
open. Damn, and he overthrew it. I got lucky.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
I got bad lucky.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Got an open man. It's Josh Palmer.
He's got to stop.
This is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos 37. Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Sonder, what's up? Boo. Yeah, man. Can't satisfy everybody. Can't satisfy everybody. I'm sorry.
So 3rd down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. Williams, a man in motion right. Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football.
Those have been a problem for them all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes.
This Defjam guy,
he's
pace.
on his team's last
Oh,
two
yeah,
drives,
yeah.
and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game.
We know Cali likes farm
rookie.
animals. He
You've got
humps
to
farm
take better
animals.
care of the football, or you're going to cost your team chances.
Be quiet for a second, Cali. I need to think. I need to think here, okay?
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Flush to his right.
Yeah,
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield
Leave
stripe.
Bertha out of this.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
I can't even fucking think, dude. I'm brain dead right now, dude. The whole game I've been brain dead. Whole game, brain dead, dude.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Throw left side complete. That's Patrick. So a very tight first half. We had to break in a one-point game. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Big Reggie. Big Reggie. Where do I know a Big Reggie, bro? Reggie.
So the Chargers will start the second half with
You'll
the
feel
lead
me,
and
Big
the
Reggie.
football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. And a fair catch signaled for
right.
and taken
That went
successfully.
Oh no, you're not gonna try that shit on me. You already know what that is.
The Charger drive about to get going. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this 3rd quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little bit of vinegar in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. They find some open field here.
Wow.
And all the way down to the 17-yard line. 77 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
It's Eckler again. And he'll get about
Why
3
Eckler
as
so
he's
fast?
taken
I don't
down
know,
at
bro.
the 14-yard line.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. This is a counter play. Eckler. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Oh, snap.
Interception.
Oh, snap. Surtain said, no thank you, sir. That's my ball.
But ultimately derailed by the
Told you,
INT.
I told you, don't try that one on me. Don't try that one on me. I know that one.
Get a nice drive going.
The run I couldn't stop so much,
Possibly
but
got a little bit too greedy right
yeah.
there.
Okay, we're gonna make a slight adjustment right here. You see that, Callie?
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Their defense did its job, forcing the takeaway there to start the half, and now can the offense follow suit?
And you'd better believe that one side of the ball feeds off the work of the other, so they'll want to come out, establish some rhythm, and go down and take the lead.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
Play action scissors. That looks really good. That looks pretty good.
A give to Williams, running right. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every
Face the
time
line,
he looks
face
up,
the line, sir,
somebody's
face
there
the line.
defensively. That was the same case on that play. Now it's Wilson.
Damn.
And open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds.
Check out this, Callie. Look at what
A
I'm
couple
doing.
of veterans,
Damn,
Wilson
look
to
at that.
Sutton there for
Big
the Bronco
man.
first.
Big man, we'll see if we can do anything with that.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And
Wow,
just
that
no
line is
chance
just
of
so
turning the
powerful.
corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and
Doggy,
go play action.
quiet.
But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
Oh, shit.
And his throw's going to be
Yeah, that zone
incomplete.
drop. Yeah.
He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been any. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Flushed out right. Open
Wow,
man,
he got that out
completes
just
it to
in
Judy.
time. Too bad I
And
couldn't
they'll
go
get
for
him
it.
down
I
at the
really.
34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. Here's Riley Dixon now.
That ball would have came
as he'll
out
kick
nice.
it away for the 2nd time.
Judy would have been able to catch that on the run. First down.
This is taken at about the 14. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Once more, here's Eckler. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32.
92 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
In motion comes the tight end left. On 3rd down, here's Eckler. And he gets it to the 34, going up for the first. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll try the air now with Herbert.
He'll drop it.
I saw that nasty ass shit.
Still going.
And it's a tremendous
I saw that coming. He missed.
So turnovers, Charles.
He broke that first tackle, and I was like, okay, we're gonna line it. He's lined up. We're lining him up. Look at that.
Coaches are always preaching
Broke the first tackle, and then look at that. Boom.
Then right here in the second half of a tight
Kisses.
football game.
Those are
now
kisses.
you've got to believe what the coaches
That
are
was
saying
a kiss
and take
hit.
care of that football.
That was the kiss hit. That was like, oh.
The defense gets him the ball via the turnover.
That's
Now can this
penetration.
offense cash in? 1st and goal. Following the fumble recovery, it's Wilson escaping the pressure right.
Damn.
And the pass is caught. Touchdown,
Nice job,
Denver.
Judy.
Jerry Judy. A great play there.
I had to beat
His
Wilson to the
touchdown on
punch.
the year.
Fuck all that.
And the
It's time to go
Broncos
for a
have
2-point
taken the lead
conversion,
here in the
really.
final seconds of the third
No,
quarter.
it's too early for that.
Well, they had their
We'll get
chances in the first half, you remember, but had to settle for 2 field goals. This time they come away with 6.
I think they actually got
You said go
affirmation
for
about
2?
what they
No,
were doing by
dude.
getting
No,
a touchdown.
it's a tight
because the
game.
field
We got a
goals
lot of
means they
time,
got
7-minute
range,
quarters.
but couldn't quite
I'm
finish
definitely
it
not
off.
in
This
panic
time
mode.
they broke through, and that's great for the old confidence.
And on the sideline, difference.
Keep playing my game. Keep
between
playing my
3 and
game, dude.
6 is
I
an
think he's had a
astronomical
turnover.
It can be at
like
times,
his
that's
last
for
3
sure. A lot of
possessions.
times the
He's
field
had a
goal
turnover.
feels like a disappointment.
So you just
The
got to stick to your
touchdown,
game
well, that tells you
plan.
you're getting it done.
Keep making the right plays. And, hit stick when it's
After the
available.
touchdown,
Tackle
here's
in most
McManus
cases.
now to kick it away. And no return
Yeah,
on
Big
this one as
Reggie
the
had
fair
my
catch
number
is
for
signaled
quite a
forward
while, and
and
then I
taken.
think it's the last 2 games I was able to get over that hump and beat him. So that was cool.
The Charger drive about to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team.
I think those plays
At
are.
one
I
time,
think
we
it's a
once seen
trap
it, we're
play.
having a
That
tough
running back.
patch.
I think
This
it's
two
a
shall pass. This two shall
trap.
pass.
You
And
were
finally
kind of
kept having a rough
kind of
patch.
the
But you
stall,
gotta
and then he
do
hands it over,
something
hands it
to
off.
make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Off The play fake to Eckler. It's Herbert.
Bam!
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Come on, get up, boo.
Picked by
Oh, he's
Jared
down.
Wilson. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He had to take a breather. Okay, dude, let's take a breather. Take a breather, Reggie. Take a breather. Stand up, stretch your legs. Pull your balls down real quick, you know. I'm going to take a breather real quick. Buggy, you want to pause it? Hell yeah, I'll take your pause with you. Let's catch your breath. Take a hit at the pin. All right, let's go.
On first down, Wilson. Going right side here, and that's
Oh, I forgot I
complete.
fucking...
A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard
Lucky on
gain,
me.
and now 2nd down.
Lucky
He
on
was
me,
out there
huh?
waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
The busy night continues for Williams. And he'll be
That's it,
close
Williams.
to a first down at the Chargers' 34. Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 5 to this point. This time they face a 3rd and 2. Throwing is Wilson. And he's going to drop this off to Williams.
That's it, baby. First down.
He will
Good
have the
stuff.
Broncos
That was
first
quick.
down as
How to
they're
make
able
that
to
quick
convert,
fucking
albeit
throw.
not by much on 3rd and a yard.
That's just what you call a chain mover right there.
Had to
Nothing
throw
fancy.
real
Get
quick
the
to
ball
give him a
out
little
the
time
back,
to
and you're
square up
asking
on
him
that.
to make a little bit extra out of maybe what is nothing, and he does exactly that. Picks
Roll
up the
forward.
first
There you
down.
go. Roll forward.
I
A
can't
yard.
wait till
I'll
we get
take
to
the
the
yard.
point, partner, where we're not saying chain mover, but we're saying laser pointer picks it up for the first down.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Looked like a cover 2, didn't it? That looked kind of like cover 2.
They'll stay on the ground with Williams. He winds up getting only a
Let's take a
couple
look at
there,
that.
down to the 29.
Well done to sniff that
that was
out
definitely
defensively.
mad.
He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because
He's got that
diagnosed is
baseline.
perfect on that one.
So it's
Read his
like-
keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going. Moving
He plays it better than Hydro. Hydro definitely makes it easy to
They got to get
beat
to
him
the
with it.
23 here on 3rd.
Let's see, what are we doing? Judy, I need you to break that. That looks cool.
Now Wilson. Over the middle, complete. That's Williams.
Wow, that
And
was
he's
a
brought
window.
down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock
We're going
as
to
well.
sub out the running
They have to
back,
feel
give
really
Williams a
good
little bit of
about that
breathing
last
room,
completion.
or a little time to catch his breath.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now Wilson on first down. And that'll be
shit.
knocked away. It's incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They go back to the ground with Williams. And he'll get this one down to about the 17.
Dude,
They
what,
do get a
97?
yard there, but
Bosa?
only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9
Man,
looming.
he is
Now, the
fucking
objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice,
He's
but
mean.
work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Nah, I don't like that setup. We will go
They're 2 for 2 on third down conversions on this drive. This one tough. They need 9 yards on third down. Now it's Wilson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked off by Asante Samuel Jones.
Wow.
And now off to the races down the right
Oh,
side.
he don't want to fucking, he don't want to score. He wants to
I'll
grind
tell
it
you
out.
what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving
forgot
up the
I
pick
actually
six?
forgot I
Because
was
what
in the
happens a
lead.
lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
No huddle it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Fourth quarter.
Yeah,
down
it's a
to the
trip,
final
man.
2
Like,
minutes.
passing
We've got
that
a
rock.
one-score game.
You got
So
Bosa
it's
and that
Charger
other dude on
football
the
as we
edge.
welcome you back from the 2-minute warning.
Like, it seems
They
like I
come up
have
on a
like
second down
seconds,
now, and a game
just
that looks like
seconds
it's going to go down to the
to
wire.
make that happen.
Eckler going to get it again on second down. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for a first.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Herbert. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he's going to be a yard short.
Defjam, Defjam, Defjam.
They'll run for it with Spiller.
Wow, that fool fucking fell forward 1,000 feet.
They keep the game alive, at least for the moment.
All right, I think I gotta call timeout.
Now
You gotta conserve a
timeout
little
called
time.
for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Eckler now between the tackles, and he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play.
Not a whole lot there on first and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or 2 in this situation.
On second down, Spiller looking for space.
Nice
And
tackle,
he's brought
boys.
down
Nice
right
tackle.
at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines,
I feel like I need to be
we take a
prepared for
break.
him to scramble.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. Throwing, Herbert. And that
Dropped.
is
That's
incomplete.
what's up. We'll
He
take
had
it.
a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Settle down. Squeaking.
4th down for Herbert. Desperation time. Eluding the pressure right. And it's going to be batted down.
Kelly, I called that shit, fool. I called it. I told you he was in the scramble. That was a last-minute decision.
The Broncos are close to finishing off this football game.
Wow. Not really. He's got 3 timeouts.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start
He's
their
got
next drive.
an insane line.
And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Oh, it's just so easy to do, Callie. Dude, you're like a pro at this, man. You be giving out all your secrets to Hydra. I'm like,
and you'd
dude,
have to
I'd be
figure just about
taxing
all
that
11
thing.
probably crashing the line here. Again, it's Williams. And a productive gain out to the 14 after starting at the 7. It's a gain of 7. Now a second timeout called for by the defense.
That one I haven't ran yet.
Wow.
Wow.
Just under 40
Because I have no
seconds to
average
go in the
yards per
game.
carry. That one, square, it's a 5.3 average. Only 3 calls. What about that one? 3-0, 3-7. Ooh, 1,000.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Chargers going to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. Dixon, the punter, is on as he sends it away.
Drop it. Drop it. Fumble it.
A 39-yard punt, a return of 5. And the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position.
Oh, fuck. Just need to keep him in balance, too.
In motion left comes Williams. Herbert gonna throw.
That's game. That's game. We'll take it. Man, what a tough match that was. And you're in the damn division with me. Damn, dog.
Earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less
Fucking Billa
experience or
coming
less
up
talent.
big.
But a quarterback of his caliber?
Wow, now that puts Big Reggie at a
Absolutely.
2-game
If you would've told me
losing
this
streak
coming into
now.
the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years, but here we go.
Broncos needed that win, too, after he fucking folded on that last game with Pyra. He was the Colts. Man, Broncos needed that win. That was a bad fucking... He went to overtime, man, and that sucked. He got the dub.
But maybe in your world, a little bit of a work of art.
This was good. Nice little rebound. Good rebound with a great matchup with Big Reggie. Big Reg, always a good fucking good game with this cat.
So this one will wind up a Denver victory.
Well, on one side of this, Charles, an impressive victory. On the other, I mean, you think about it, they scored in the first
Right
quarter,
on,
but they didn't
Callie.
even
Thanks for
score in
watching,
quarters
Doug.
2, 3, or 4. They're going to have a lot of work to do before stepping back on the field.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting tape to analyze, won't it? Because why did it work in the first quarter, but nothing in quarters 2, 3, and 4? So we always talk about adjustments. You don't just wait till halftime. You do it series to series. They'll be working on that in preparation for their next game.
So for the Broncos, they climb back
GG's,
to 500
yeah,
now, 3 up and 3 down.
Yeah, man, I gave him a taste of his own medicine with that base defense, so I would run my regular, you know, obviously we run the default defense, and then
we'll talk to you next time.
in certain
So long,
situations,
everybody.
predominantly the red zone situation, I would go base align, and that was fucking him up. That's where he turned the ball over, a grip. I think that was like 4 interceptions. Look at that, 40% completion percentage. Ow, ooh, man, mine isn't too good either. Wow, I hate that. I like my shit to be like 70 and up. Damn, 11.7 quarterback rating. Ooh. Oh, 5 INTs. Oh, that's painful. That's painful. Oh. Oh, okay. So those are the quarterback numbers. 11 for 16 for Russell, 90 yards, 68% completion percentage, 1 touchdown, 2 INTs. Herbert, shut down, dude. Like, shut down. Go home and ice up, dude. You need to ice up. Javonte Williams, 22 attempts, 5.8, 58 yards for the game. 2.6 yards a carry, not much. Eckler, he ran the rock. Wow, I don't know what. He went away from that, dude. That was like 17 attempts, 106 yards, dude. Look at your average. Oh, he fumbled. So he probably didn't want to give him the ball too much. Receiving, Judy, 4 for 33 with a touchdown. Eckler, 3 for 25. Alberto, 2 for 30. Single-digit numbers after that on the receptions. Bosa was fucking tough, dude. 1 sack for him. INT for Surtain. Jared Wilson got an INT. That was all me. That was all user. That was all user me, dude. Perfect. Asante Samuel got one. Yeah, that was a mean one. Kenneth Murray, he got himself a sack. Wow. Ronald Darby, he got the first INT of the game, and then James, he got the first pick 6, which gave Big Reggie 7 points. So technically, Reg was only able to. Damn, I shut him down, dude. He didn't get an offensive touchdown at all. Wow, that pick 6 was the only fucking points he got. So that was good defense on my guys. Good job, fellas. Anyways, props to Prom. Good shit for running the league well, dude. Appreciate that. See y'all in the next match.